Allahu Ekber, Allahu Ekber. Allahu Ekber.
Ayvacık has got the longest coast of the province Çanakkale. Way back in the ancient history, it has hosted many civilizations in its soil. Besides the cultural and historical richness of this land, where the most prominent philosopher of the ancient ages, Aristotle, gave his philosophy lectures, this land is also rich in terms of nature. Ayvacık is one of the rare places in which you can enjoy 4 seasons in a single day. Agriculture, farming, tourism, production of handicrafts and carpets are the common means of livelihood in Ayvacık. Built on the slope of an extinguished volcanic hill is the Athena Temple, which is one of the most magnificent historical structure of the ancient city Essos. It is estimated that this Ionic temple was built approximately 530 BC. From a location point of view, it is quite impressive because it overviews the entire city. It has been dedicated to the daughter of the god Zeus and the guardian of the city, Athena. Necropole, literally translated as cemetery, reflects traces of both Hellenistic and Roman empires. A type of volcanic stone called andesite is used in the sarcophagi of the Essos Acropolis. Essos is considered one of the most famous ancient cities in the world. It is also situated here in Ayvacık. Between 345 BC and 348 BC, following King Hermes' invitation, Aristotle came to Essos and opened his first philosophy school here, known to Anatolia. Aristotle wrote some of his relics on ethics here in the cultural center of Essos. The ancient city of Essos consists of the upper city called Acropolis, structures that are situated upon the southeast terraces, huge walls measuring about 20 meters in height each way. These walls have 8 towers and 12 different gates and run through 4 kilometers in length. Essos also contains a philosophy school called the Gymnasium, Upper and Lower Stoa, a market known back then as Agora, Buleron, which is the Parliament House, and the West and East Church. The theatre, situated north in Agora, is constructed using andesite stone. Built in a horseshoe seating plan, the theatre depicts a distinct Greek character. The 2-story stage structure was erected around the orchestra in the theatre. The antique port, which was an important center for trade, remained an important center of trade even in the later ages. The port was used for the export of acorn in the 950s. The surrounding buildings were built at that time as warehouses for acorn. Today it is in service of the tourism sector of the area. Murat Hudavendigar Mosque was built in the 14th century by the Ottoman Sultan Murat Hudavendigar. It is built in a square form factor and has a single dome. Built in the 14th century is the Behramkale Bridge, which still has the original arches. It is not known clearly as who has built this bridge, however, it has marked with similar feature as that of Bayramkale Mosque. This is the reason it is thought to have been built by the same architect. In the early ages, it was a ritual to offer sacrifices prior to performing or after accomplishing important events of life, to thank gods. This altar of Zeus in Küçükkuyu was a place for offering such sacrifices. The Apollon Semintheon is one of the most important religious areas of the Hellenistic era. It was built in the name of god of wisdom and oracles Apollo in Gulpınar. The scenes of the Trojan War mentioned in the tales of Iliad are depicted on the columns and friezes of the temple. The ancient script has imparted this temple a paramount historical importance. If you have a chance, this place is a must-see. Babakale is located in the most western part of the Asian continent. Legend has it that an important religious scholar and leader who was appointed on the Ottoman ship Sultan Baba is buried here in this area. This area is commonly known as Baba Burun among the sailors. A fort was constructed by the Ottoman Empire for security in the area that afterwards got the name Babakale. Kadırga is the most interesting beach in the antique port in the whole Essos area. It attracts tourists from everywhere with its massive sands and cool water. The beach is comparatively virgin as compared to other beaches, and this is the main reason as to why tourists coming from big cities prefer it. The camel wrestling is livening up Ayvacık socially and economically, which were originally organized to revive the camel breeding culture, which dates back to the early history of this place. Blood is never spilled in this show of power. Every year in the last week of the May, the traditional Ayvacık fair is organized. Every year in the last week of the May, the traditional Ayvacık fair is organized, which not only brings the buyers and sellers together, but is also a major social event. Moreover, it brings a movement in the district. Ayvacık is an area full of nomad villages, hot springs, olive groves, stone houses, felt rugs, embroidered fabrics, legends, and lots of colorful surprises. As it goes in Turkish poetry, far away from the ground reality, I'm here where the time seems to cease. I'm here with the ponies, the Sivrice lighthouse, the Kadırga beach, the magnificent Aegean, all are in my reach. I'm here where I fell in love with the world. I'm at the Aegean Sea, in the bosom of the Aegean. I'm here in Essos. Far away from the ground reality, I'm here where the time seems to cease. I'm here from where the people can't seem to disconnect from. I'm here in Ayvacık.